lousy businessman because I walked away from a paid gig for 6.5 years with MSNBC, and being 100% independent, I am now offering myself up to conservative outlets and all news outlets. And if they want to hear about the importance of the rule of law to the vitality of American democracy from a career prosecutor, then I'm ready to go. I'll go on right-wing outlets, and I've already been talking with some, and I will offer the counterpoint to whatever their host and other guests or panelists are offering. You know, it may not be fun, may not always be easy, but I am no longer comfortable just sitting back in my own, echo chamber. I want to see if I can penetrate some other demographic bubbles the way I see guys like Pete Buttigieg and Eric Swalwell doing. They are often going on, for example, Fox News, and they're offering the counterpoint. And I love what my friend Eric Swalwell says. He says, look, my mom and my aunt are Republicans. They're conservative. The only time they ever see me talk on TV is when I go on Fox. So I'm not pretending that I will do it as well or as effectively as Buttigieg and Swalwell do, but I felt like I had to pivot and not only talk across the great political divide, but listen across the great political divide, because I still think, we're not us and them in America. We're all just us, different kinds of us, different flavors of us. We may have different political objectives or ideological priorities, but I think we all share some common priorities. Like, we want our kids to have a better life than us. We want to be healthy. We want to be happy. We want an equal opportunity for everybody to be able to succeed, to move forward in their lives, in their professions. And, if I can pivot and have even the tiniest little voice and impact in talking across the political divide and listening across the political divide, that's what I have decided I kind of have to do in the urgency of this moment.
Well, two things here. First, we've got two gutter kids from Jersey here, so I just wanted to lay that on the line first and foremost. The second is, look, this election cycle did show us the power of independent media, and two, the fact that there was waning influence in legacy media. And so I think it's a virtuous, a righteous thing to do to leave the security of a regular job with MSNBC in order to go fully independent and better reach people where they actually are, and knowing full well that more people consume their news from independent media, and the people who do watch independent media, those are the persuadable folks. And so if you want to go on MSNBC every day and garner claps from an audience that's already bought in, that's one thing, and it's important that folks do that, and it's important that people stay informed, especially people on our side. But at the same time, I think given your wealth of knowledge, especially in these topics that are front of mind for everybody in the political zeitgeist right now, I do think it's important that other people outside of the usual audience has the opportunity to hear from you. But with that said, it's not just other legacy media or TV stations or right-wing outlets that you're focused on. Where are you going to be for folks who want to tune into your coverage otherwise?
Yeah, so first of all, I launched yesterday on Substack. My first post is why I left MSNBC, and I'm going to be on there every day posting, not only written commentary, but posting videos and going on live, which is something I haven't done a lot online. So I would invite everybody to come follow me on Substack. It is glennkirshner.substack.com. Even I can remember that one. And I don't put anything on Substack behind a paywall, none of my content. So please come on over and join me on Substack. Now, I'll also be going on any and every media outlet, whether it is legacy media or independent media, be giving interviews on radio stations. So you'll still see me popping up anywhere that will have me. But let me just add, people might be curious, well, why did you have to get out of your MSNBC contract to go on other media outlets? And the reason is I was exclusive to MSNBC, so I couldn't go on, for example, Fox or some of these other news outlets where I would like to take a shot at having my perspective about the importance of the rule of law being heard. But I would invite everybody, come on over to Substack. You can join me. I'm going to be on there every day with you all, kind of shoulder to shoulder, fighting for the rule of law, fighting for the health of American democracy, fighting for what's right, and just, reinforcing to everybody, we're all in this mess together. We are. And that's the way we're going to win it, together. So I'm looking forward to this new direction and these new challenges.
Well, with that said, I will put the link to your Substack right here on the screen. So for folks who want to follow along, please make sure to subscribe. And of course, to see more episodes of The Legal Breakdown, you can subscribe to this channel as well. Both of those links are right here. I'm Brian Teller Cohen.
And I'm Glenn Kirshner.
You're watching The Legal Breakdown.